Hey, what's up, guys? So this next video here, it's gonna be a little lengthy. I was kind of debating on whether cutting it into parts or not, but because of the way I filmed it, I don't really see a way to cut it into different sections, because the first part, as you'll see, is you know what I'm using for bait, how I'm making it, stuff like that. And then throughout the rest of the video is just a whole bunch of action, catching fish, reeling them in, just having a good time. So I really didn't see a way to cut it into pieces. So I hope you guys enjoy. I know it's almost an hour long, but bear with me. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I try and keep my videos short, but it just didn't work out this time. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. What's up, folks? It's Zach Hammond, True Legendary Fishing here. Today I'm at Belton Lake. I'm gonna be trying to do some buffalo fishing. Apparently they're pretty good here in this particular area. But my issue is it's all rock. I don't have anywhere to put my rod holders. So I'm trying to get a rod pod. I had bought one and I got a pretty long net. Not a deep net, but long pole, long handled net. Netting is actually a bit small for what I need, but regardless, it's not what I bought. So I had gotten a rod pod, well, paid for a rod pod, got a net, which was supposed to be a free gift. Contacted the seller, and he claims that all I did was pay for the net, even though I sent him the exact thing that I paid for, description wise and everything. But I digress. My issue now is, how am I going to set up a rod holder in this hard ground? I'll figure it out. I always do, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully get a couple of buffalo, hopefully get a personal best. Issue that I have there is, while I was in Dallas, I seem to have left my scales laying on the riverbank. So you're welcome, whoever found those. But what I can do is the old math equation: take length times width, and I think it's divided by 500. I don't know, I'll look it up. You get a weight on any fish that I get that are worth getting a weight on. But I've got several rods out. There's several rods here. I'm gonna cast out a couple of them for carp or buffalo, and then I'll bass fish some. Worst case scenario, put a night crawler on and try and catch some sunfish of some sort. So we'll see how it goes. I'll be here all day if I have to. All right, guys, so I'll go ahead and start making my pack bait here. So I brought oats and flour from home. I've got more oats if I need it, but I've already got the flour and the oats mixed up, really. I'll go ahead and put, this is strawberry jello mix. Take this off, pour the whole thing in there. Trash is going in my pocket for now. And your idiotic host here got Italian style breadcrumbs instead of regular breadcrumbs. Smells pretty good. Let's see if the fish like it. But I'm gonna put these in there. I used about half the can right now. And then cream style corn. Pour that in there. Yummy. By the way, I hate eating corn unless it's on the cob. That's the only way I'll eat corn. Yes, I'm going to pick this up when I leave. Throw that right there for now. I'll go over. This is some that I had left over from last time, but this is a spicy mix here. So, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can turn these in back right side out, and then I'll use these to mix up with. Because not that I'm being a little, I don't know, not that I don't want to get my hands dirty or anything else, but this stuff is really sticky when you mix it together, and I don't like getting it on my rods and stuff. So I'm going to use a glove to mix this, and then I'll probably also use them to pack it later on when I'm packing it on my method feeder, and I'll show you guys that. Alright, let's get started. His old cast net box that I've got, and also I do have 2 cans of corn that I'm going to end up having to mix into this too. I can already tell because it's not quite wet enough. I mean, it's sticky, yeah, but not all of the flour or oats is moistened to make it sticky enough. It's not mixing all the way. Put a little bit of juice of the corn out of the can in here, add to it. See what I mean? I mean, if I didn't have the gloves on, they'd be all over my hands. And then pack it on a rod, on a method feeder. Pick up a rod, and then you got it all over your rod. So yeah, I'm gonna grab this can of corn here. Can of corn. Let's see. Pop that tab a little bit. Pour that in there. Sometimes you get it just right the first time, and then sometimes you get it a little bit too soupy, so you got to add more oats or more breadcrumbs. And then, you know, sometimes it's just not wet enough, and you can't pack it right. It falls apart, so you got to add more water, or in this case, more juice. What I'll end up doing is using both this pack bait and the other one. See which one gets more attention. Is normally, well, the other one doesn't have any real jello mix to it, because I like using sweet stuff, but it was recently brought to my attention that they also like spicy, so I had some more or less spicy Cheetos. It wasn't Cheetos, but I don't remember. It was some random off the wall brand, yeah, that I bought kind of out of I had the munchies, wanted something spicy, bought that, and mistakes were made. So I wasn't gonna eat them. I figured I'd use them for bait, try and use that. And didn't really get a whole lot of attention last time. So as you may or may not see, I only got 2 fish. One was a blue catfish, one was a surprising, oh, I just seen one jump. Surprisingly golden smallmouth buffalo, and that was on a night crawler. So alright guys, we'll see. I'll show you the next step. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how I'm rigging this up. So this is a hair rig. So you have this extra bit of line out with a loop on the end of it. This is a baiting needle. It's got some corn on the needle. It's probably kind of overloaded, but I'm kind of trying for a larger fish than I've been getting. So basically, so it's got it hooked on the barb of the needle. I'm gonna pull that, Now, get one of these little stoppers over here. This little plastic bit, it's kind of got a divot in the middle of it. Basically just like set it in the loop, and then pull the corn back through, or whatever you're using for bait at the time. I already had a piece of corn fall off. But yeah, just like that. And so what happens is these fish come through, they suck this up, and they get the hook. This is a method feeder weight, 1 ounce weight. What I'm going to do, get me a nice little chunk of this pack bait here, and I'll put it here in the pack bait, and well, pack it on there. Do a little bit better job of shaping. I might have to get my hands sticky. Okay. Those Italian breadcrumbs got a smell to them, garlicky. But yeah, so what happens is you throw it out. This sits on the bottom. It slowly dissolves, falling to the bottom of the lake or whatever. And you got this here, and those fish come through sucking up, and they find this corn laying here, and they suck that up. So another little trick that I was showed was if you put your hook into your pack bait, once it dissolves, it's sitting right there on top. It's, even though I've only got about a 2-inch leader on there, this will hold it right there close. And then also check this out, guys. My awesome rod holders here. Now I'll show here, I'm gonna throw this out, then I'll show you guys how these alarms work. Okay, so don't laugh at my redneck engineering. Yeah, I got this taped too because I've got the alarms, but I don't have the rod pod yet. So I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna turn the sensitivity all the way up. All right, set it there. So this is a bait feeder reel. So you flip this, and the line comes out. Flip it down, you have your regular drag. So flip it up. I'm gonna set this with the line right in the middle. So what happens is, there you go. Fish pulls it, and your alarm goes off. So let me flip this back down, reel my slack up now. Okay, flip that back on. Make sure that drag is all the way loose. Yeah, that's the wrong way. Yep, there we go. So, you can already tell I'm gonna have a problem with it falling over. But what I'm gonna end up doing is stacking some rocks up around it. But that's how that's gonna work. I was gonna I'm gonna set my other rod up and get to it. Also, these have a little transponder or whatever, or transmitter, where I can put it in my pocket, walk off. I'll probably walk off fishing around here and do some bass fishing or some sunfish fishing, and that way I can just wait for a bite. Alright guys, so I got this other rod rigged up. This one, so the other one, first one I did, has 6-pound fluorocarbon. This one has 20-pound polycarbon, or whatever it's called. Shoot. So I've got the heavier line because there's actually a lot of zebra mussels out here, and I'm trying not to get cut off. And I'm going to be targeting larger fish with this one. So here's the reel. Okuma Avenger AV65B. Yeah, it's an oversized reel for the rod. Especially, you can look down there and see how bent that rod is. So if you've seen any of my videos, you know that I like ultralight stuff. So I've got this ultralight, well, okay, medium light rod with this big reel. But what I can do is, if I really need to put more pressure on the fish, I can tighten up the drag. Or this big open lake here, there's not really any hang-ups other than the occasional rocks, or there went a fish roll right over there, other than the occasional rocks and or maybe a log in the water here or there. I can really let the fish run with it if I need to. So let's get this one out. Oh, I don't know if you guys could see it, but one just rolled right there. I don't know, I got a good feeling about this. Alright guys, we got one. No, he dropped it. Oh no. Dead. Well, first bite. That shows me I need to actually tighten this up some. Had one hit it. That's a nice fish. There's a couple more rods in the water over here. That's a nice one. Come on, fish, come over this way. He's not fighting super hard right now. I can't tell if he's over that line or under it. He's over it. Alright. Love that drag going out. I'm pretty sure it's a buff unless it's a big cat. Oh, there he goes. That's a nice fish. He's heavy. Come on over here. Come on, fish. It's a 20-pound. Oh no, you got him one other rod over there. A little sunfish rod. I got 20-pound. What is this stuff? I just thought about it a while ago. Anyways, 20-pound line, main line, and then I believe it's like 30-pound leader. Oh, he's pulling. I don't know. This might be a cat. The way he was just yanking that head around. It's not uncommon to get catfish while carp fishing, or in this case, really I'm buffalo fishing. He decided he didn't want to be this close to me anymore. Oh wait, oh, he just surfaced. Oh wow, nice buff. And I still got my pack bait on there. That's cool. That's a really nice buff. I find it interesting that these have a gold color to them. I do my measurements and stuff on this fish, because he's pretty lengthy. Well, that's cool. I still got my pack bait. And he's in the net. Huh. I find it, oh yeah, that's a hefty fish. I find it very interesting that I still have my pack bait on there. Alright guys, pack bait still packed on there. Corn is gone, obviously. And look at that. There's my hook. That is awesome. That's not my, if that's not my PB, it's gonna be really, really close to it, guys. All right, I'm gonna get measurements and stuff on this fish. I'm gonna get measurements on this fish and get back to you guys. Let you know how big it says he is. That's a big old buff. He's missing a scale right there. Big male. This time of year, if it was a female, it'd be full of eggs. Have a big old belly on her. That is awesome. I love catching these things. Alright guys, time to release the beast. We got a 32-inch length, 22-inch girth. I actually got another fish messing with my other rod over there. Come on, big girl. Yeah. There we go. Now, cut myself in the process of measuring that fish. Now, if this one will actually run with it. One thing about it is you just got to be patient and let that fish take it on its own. Sometimes you can snatch it and catch them, but a lot of times that just results in aggravation. So, all right, guys, let's get another fish. That was awesome. All right, guys. So, the formula for calculating a fish's weight without scales is girth times length divided by 800. So that fish was 22 inches girth times 22 times length, which is 32, divided by 800 gives me 19.36. So that's a new personal best for me, right at 20 pounds. Awesome, awesome stuff. All right, guys, fish number 2. This one took off with it. All right, now I'm over here trying to get video uploaded to Instagram, and my alarm went off like crazy. This is another big fish. I mean, I'm not even, oh, it got me hung up. Okay, I'm like, this fish isn't moving, and I got it about as tight as I could have it. I don't know. These fish are a little deceiving because he took off like crazy, and I mean, I don't have a stupid heavy drag, but I mean, it's not something really weak. I'm gonna reel this in real quick. not something real weak either. But all right, there we go. This fish took off like a bat out of hell, and then now he was little, kind of like just laying there. Tighten that up just a little bit more. Yeah, this fish is either coming in towards me or he's not very big. He's going towards the bank. My net back over here. This one's definitely not as big as the last one. If it's a buff, I'm not gonna complain. If it's a carp, at least it was fun. I don't prefer them, but see a little bit of color. Oh, it's a carp. Yep, it's a carp. I guess I should have guessed it was a carp by the way it took off. Because it hauled ass at first. Woo. And now he wants to fight right here at the bank. So that buffalo ended up being 19 pounds, 0.36. So that was a personal best. Let's see here. Get this guy in. All right. There we go. At least they are pretty, as far as color wise. Oh, yeah, you got it down in there, ways. See, even got a little piece of corn left on there. All right. Here, guys. I'm gonna do this. Set you guys up right quick where you can see me. I'm gonna set you up a little bit somewhere else. Okay, so I use these little grippers here just simply to make it easier to handle this fish. I don't want to grab all the gills and be ripping them up and stuff. So there we go. Nice little, I'd say about 7 or 8 pound carp. Color on those tails. Nice little common. Not really what I'm after, but it's a bycatch and they're fun. So all right. I'll put y'all back on my chest while I get pictures for Instagram and Facebook and all that kind of good stuff. Then we'll get a release. A few years ago, yeah, I wouldn't be releasing this fish, but it's come to the point to where, you know, it's fun to catch, and I mean, they're here to stay. I'm not going anywhere, so no real reason to kill them all. So, all right, guys, got my pictures. Let's get a release on this guy. Oh, so you're gonna get me wet? Okay, that's how it is. All right. Let's get another one. Man, they are hitting this rod for some reason. It probably hasn't been 10 minutes since I had that other fish, if that much. This is a runner right here. bet this is a carp. Let's see what I can do here. Hey guys, Zach Amateur out here doing a little bit of carp and buffalo fishing. Got one on, a nice one on, a runner. Figured I'd go live with you guys. Watch me reel this fish in. See if you guys can still see me. Yeah, you can still see me. This makes fish number 3. One buffalo, that was a personal best. One carp. This is a carp also. Just seen him roll out there. Kind of figured that, being the way that he was fighting. This is a nice one. All right, let me show you guys this female here. She is healthy fish. All right, I'm gonna use these little clips here just to make it kind of easy to handle. But here you go. Nice little common carp, about 10 pounds or so. All right, guys, let it go. Let's see how I turn this thing off. Oh, there it is. All right, did that little live stream there. Get a couple of pictures for Fish Brain and Insta. Let's see. All right, and then I'll let you guys see it when I let it. All right, guys. Gonna let her go. Right quick before I do put her in the water, I just want to show. Look at that belly. Oh, I know another one jump out there. All right. See you later, girl. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. Got another note. He was messing with it for a little while. I finally got him on there. Coming towards me. This will make number 4. Get around here to where my net is. For some reason they like running down the bank here. I don't know what the deal is. He took off, didn't he? I don't know what the deal is with this other rod here. I missed one on it right off the bat this morning, and then I've had a few mess with it, but none of them really run with it. And I don't know. Other than having a slightly larger hook, that's the only difference. Which I may change it up and go to a smaller hook. Maybe that'll make the difference. Just take off. Oh, another carp. Explains the fast running. Because buffalo will tend to just like tap tap. They're real gentle when they're feeding. It's like they don't want to upset whatever they're eating, so they just like they'll suck it in, spit it back out, suck it in, spit it back out. And then carp, they just grab and run, which makes for a fun fight. This little dinky one here, well, I say dinky, it's about 5 or 6 pounds. All right, these fish are healthy though. I don't know what this is. It's some kind of sign. I don't know. I just found it down here. I was like, you know what? That'll be a nice little de-hooking pad, basically. It's not on the rocks where these fish will beat themselves up. But you can tell that these fish are nice and healthy because, like most fish, if a fish is stunted in growth, their head will be really big and their body will be real small. Just the exact opposite with healthy fish. Their head will be small, but they've got a big body. You can tell the way this thing's got some shoulders on this fish right here. Really healthy fish. I'm gonna get a hook out and get a couple of pictures for Fish Brain and Instagram, and there it go. All right, folks, let's get that release on her. Oh, it's ready. All right, guys. It's been a hot minute since I've had a bite. Well, since I've had a fish take. And this bad boy right here, just grabbed it, took off with it. It's a pretty good sized fish, it feels like. I've been seeing a lot of fish roll. It's just, I mean, I've had a few pickups, but I haven't really had any fish run with it, so we'll see what this one is. See if it's another carp or if it's a buff. Go ahead and chuck my net over there. There was some kids down here fishing. I was gonna let them reel one in. I guess oh wow, check that out. I guess the carp or the buffs didn't want nothing to do with them kids. So the whole time the kids were here, I mean, I'd get bites, but no runs. Now those kids left, and here we go. just hope this is a big buff. I mean, the carp are fun, but I'm really after the buffs. Yep, that's what it is, a big buff. Nice. Big buff. I might have broke my PB twice today. I'll have to get a weight and some measurements on this one and find out. See, the last one was kind of a gold color. This one's more. Yeah. Here it comes, kid. Here. Nah, that's not the new PB, but it's a nice fish. No, buffalo. No. Yep, smallmouth buffalo. All right, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna get some measurements on this fish and see.
Can I keep it?
No. Get some measurements on this fish and see. Yeah. See if
that doesn't feel like scales. That feels soft.
Yeah.
It's slimy.
Yeah, no, buffalo are kind of a little bit slimy.
Can I reel in the next fish that you get?
Yeah. Just this one. He took off. All right. So the last one. Oh, calm down, girl. Calm down.
You want to use this catfish nectar?
No, like I said, I got that stuff that I'm using. I'll get a measurement on this fish. We got the last one was 32. This one is 28. So, yep. So that was 28. All right. So I'm not gonna worry about a width because the last one was 32. I don't think this one will quite make it for a PB.
I'll take the picture first.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shoot. Just a second. All right. There we go.
Post that on Instagram. Shout out me on Instagram.
Yeah.
38 Baby Sweet. How do I let this thing go?
Yeah, just kind of just ease it into the water.
You do it.
Oh, okay.
Will help me a little bit. Ready? Mirror Vigi. Go Mirror Vigi. Mirror Vigi. Bye, Mirror Vigi.
Oh, well, yeah.
Mirror Vigi, leave. Leave Mirror Vigi. Mirror Vigi? Are you okay, Mirror Vigi? Oh,
there she goes. That one. Oh, there it went. I was like, all right, guys. Showing these nice young men about some carp and buffalo fishing.
I'm recording on my YouTube channel too.
Awesome. I'll get the net right quick.
My YouTube channel is Tatum Brown.
Tatum Brown. All right.
You can get the next fish, Tatum.
They've all come on this rod all day. I don't know what the deal is.
You said you only had one on that rod?
Oh, I had one run with that one and come off.
Get over here, boy. Jimmy, come.
No, you just fell over. All right. Yep, there you go. Hey, hold on, just let him run with it. You got 20-pound line on there, and then you got 300 yards. He ain't, huh? Oh, Cameron or something like that. They'll dive underneath the water. Yep, he's gone. They eat fish.
You better not steal my fish.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna. See, look at the swirl he made. Let's see if you got a carp or a buffalo. I got a feeling it's a buffalo. Might be. All right. Hey, don't reel. Just pull back and then reel down to him. Yeah, there you go. And if he takes off, just let him run with it. He ain't going nowhere, or he ain't going that far. What do we got? Oh, yep, buffalo. Here you go. Try and get him to come over towards me. Little buff. And we got him. There we go.
Yeah.
A little about 10-pound buffalo.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah.
All right, let's get him over here on this little mat. Keep him off the rocks. All right. Okay.
What's your Instagram?
Mine?
Yeah.
Zach Hammondtree _ legendary fishing.
That's enough. Good.
Yeah. He wasn't getting throwing the hook.
Never do. Stop it, fishing.
Get that out of his face.
Stop. Get the hook out the hook.
Yeah, can you grab the pair of pliers that's on the hood?
Don't touch my phone.
There we go.
Hey, can I hold him for a second?
Yep. Here, let's see. Can you set the rod back there?
Yeah.
All right. Here,
I'm
let's see.
holding him in a rig.
Here, you want these grips so you can hold on to him a little bit better?
Yes. He said yes.
All right.
Nothing bleeding good.
Yeah, you had him stuck pretty good.
We'll take a picture of you on it, then, and then you take a picture of me.
All right, let's hold him on this side. Here you go. Here, yeah.
I'm never busy. Stop it. I'm never busy.
All right, let's see here.
I'm never busy.
Yep. Oh. Yeah.
We'll go on this side.
Yeah, you're gonna get a little slimy. But here, keep holding him. Keep holding him. I'm gonna take a picture of mine, and then we'll. Here, watch out. Don't step back. All right, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, so let's. Huh?
Oh, it's my phone. I'll set it down.
All right. Who's gonna let him go?
Me, I want to. Alright. I'm gonna let him go. Look, just
All right. Oh, he just smacked you. All right. Let's-
Now, Mr. Fishy, don't get any ideas. Problem.
Yeah, just set it in there. All right.
Fishy. Don't, Mr. Fishy. I'm getting my pants.
Yep,
Don't come back. You better not.
Yeah, they are a little slimy. Oh, there he goes.
No, real slimy. What if he hits that one? Can I do some of it, Tatum? Yeah, sure. Don't record sideways. Record straight over there.
This is a big fish.
Okay. I'm gonna record some of it.
Just pull back. All right, now reel your slack down to him. All right, now let him go. That's a big one.
I'm gonna do something else.
This one's
got me stuck.
no, he don't. Let me see, maybe. Oh crap, he does.
He does?
Yeah. Oh nope, there. Oh, came off. Dead. That was a big fish. That was a really big fish. That would have been broke it. Oh, dead gum zebra mussels. Oh yeah, you can see how it's all cut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the zebra mussels. You got it hung underneath the rock and got cut up. And that's, yeah, really.
How big you think?
Alright guys, so obviously my camera died, which I do apologize, especially being that, again, big fish of the day came after the GoPro had died. So I broke my PB with the first fish. After measurements, it came out to being about 19.63 pounds. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. The at 32 inches. The last buffalo of the day was 33 inches, and measurements ended up coming out to being 21.8 pounds. So I broke my PB buffalo twice today. Again, I apologize for the camera dying. I just gotta. Hopefully, with these income taxes this season, I'm gonna be getting some more batteries. Maybe another GoPro if I can find one at a pawn shop or something that's cheap enough. But hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed making it. I think I got somewhere around 6 or 7 fish today in total. One of the kids that showed up lost a massive fish. I'm not sure if it was a carp or a buffalo. If it was a buffalo, I would say it was probably pushing 30-pound range. If it was a carp, it can kind of be a little deceiving because they do like to run just super fast. Where a buffalo is more, he's gonna just like a slow, steady pull. You'll have a hard time getting him to turn around and stuff. Where carp, they just haul ass, But if it was a carp, it was probably in the 20-pound range, buffalo 30-pound range possibly, or 20s. Either way, unfortunately, got us underneath a rock, and the zebra mussels that are in the lake cut us off. So, who knows, really. But we had a good time. I got a lot of fish. Sat there from about 9 o'clock this morning till dark. So, I'm probably going to be hitting that spot again. I mean, when I left, there was somebody down the bank from me that had gotten a nice buffalo. So, going to be heading back there as soon as I can, really. And I'm going to see if I can put a hurting on them again. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And tight lines. See y'all next time.